Hi, I'm Missy Beach, Senior Financial Advisor here at Wiser Wealth Management. Today, let's talk about DINKs. What's a DINK? Surely you remember those days. Dual income, no kids, the glory days of financial independence. So, all of us have been there. Well, most of us have been there. Some lucky ones still might be there. So that represents a period of life where you have two high-earning professionals and no kids. So kids represent a bigger financial obligation than some other dependents. We know those pricey pets, those cats and dogs, might eat up some disposable income, but really DINK households have it made in the shade, but you might not realize it yet. So having dependents really can carve off a huge amount of your income. Daycare, diapers, tuition, travel ball, Christmas, Hanukkah, you name it, those kids are going to siphon off a huge amount of your income. So the sooner you realize that, the better off you are, whether or not you're ever going to have kids. So can DINK households really retire earlier? Well, that's up for you to decide because it's not automatic. Although you've got the higher disposable income, what you do with it, well, that's what really matters. So with more disposable income, obviously you have the ability to save more of that nest egg towards retirement. And that's the key. When you've got two household earners saving towards retirement, try to max out those 401k contributions. Sure, if you have two incomes and no kids, it's great, but if you're not saving it, you're not getting to retirement any faster than your counterparts with those little snot-nosed kids hanging out. So without those savings, you're going to fall to prey of those traps that are out there. A lot of my DINK friends have a great time being responsible DINKs. But then on the other hand, you've got DINKs that love to travel. And so their travel budgets are huge because they're not stuck to kids' school schedules. They can travel on a whim. So travel budgets of DINKs can really eat into that expense schedule. Lifestyle choices. So a lot of DINKs love expensive meals out into those nice restaurants where you don't have kids running around. You know what I'm talking about. And also how you invest your money. Yes, just because you're DINKs and you have a lot of money, you still have to be a responsible investor. So that means meeting with your advisor, figuring how much risk you can take. Just because you don't have anyone depending on you, well, you are depending upon your partner. So you have a responsibility to each other to still make sure that you're investing with the appropriate risk profile. If you're not, you may be taking on too much risk for even just the two of you. So make sure that your risk profile is adjusted appropriately. And make sure that you are diversified against the right pool of investments. And also, DINKs, you need a long-term retirement plan. It's not about just, spending frivolously as long as you're saving. Are you saving the right amount? Are you checking in on your plan on a regular basis? So it's not an automatic slam dunk being a DINK. It's a great thing. And my husband and I joke all the time, like if we had only known the savings power that we had back when we were DINKs, we would have embraced it so much more. It's also a component of your time when you're DINKs. You think, you're fully booked with every moment and there's no spare time. But then once you have kids, you realize, what did we do with all of our spare time? Well, the same thing relates to money. You think, what did we do with all that discretionary income that we must have had prior to kids? Well, you have it, so save it. So if you're a temporary DINK couple and just getting started out in the workforce and kids are maybe on the radar down the road, be responsible DINKs. Enjoy it, but save responsibly because DINK households have the ability to retire earlier, but only if they're responsible investors along the way. So make smart decisions and enjoy your lifestyle no matter what phase you're in. Thanks for listening, and give us a call at Wiser if you have any questions.